There's nothing better in life than sipping on some chocolate milk and watching some male Karens go insane. And I'm almost out of milk. But there's something about like a male Karen, I love it so much. Just the entitlement that you see in these buffoons' faces who like very clearly are living in a like 5 to 10 year period where they've just like lost control of themselves. Like life kind of got past them and then they're just going up to people and taking all their issues out on them. That's what it seems like with 100% of them. Like this one.
Okay.
Why you don't have a driver's license?
It's a 50cc.
I don't give a shit.
You don't need a license
You
for...
have insurance. You do have to have a driver's license.
Nope.
And second of all, these are not for motorcycles, and neither are these. If you want to go ride those sons of to be a smart, you can go down to the desert.
50cc.
I don't care what CC.
I don't care what CC. Screaming that. By the way, the first seconds of this where he's just in the distance walking up. You're not allowed to do that, boy. The cut from that to the clearly 13-year-old boy voice.
Yeah, I can. 50cc. Yeah, I can.
It's a 50cc.
That is a kid who spent enough time on Google to be able to convince his mom. I've been that kid. I've been Googling, okay, how to have something to the moto that I can drive on. No license. Me at 14 show my mom. As long as it's under 50 cc's. My mom accurately assessing who I am as a person. No, don't do that. That'll be bad for you. You would probably die. And thank you, mom, for keeping me safe by that. But hey, this kid seemed responsible enough. His mom said okay, but he put in that work. He knows it's legal.
50cc.
But this dude is okay. Let's just keep
I
going.
don't need a license though. If I was riding it on...
I don't care. This is a walking path, and that's a park for kids. Go ahead and video me. I don't care.
Okay.
Go home. Now.
I'm gonna just go right around. Fine, I'll go home actually.
Fine, I'll go home actually.
Oh man, if you are that man, under no circumstances should you find yourself yelling at a kid for riding their bike in clearly like a residential neighborhood. That is like, that's a low point, man. You hit 40 and then you find yourself in an alleyway with a kid on a little bike. And you're like, I don't care. I'm gonna call the cops. I will. This 13-year-old kid going,
Okay, yeah, sure. Fuckface.
dude, that kid is not gonna like give you the reaction that you want. He's like clearly trying to get like some sort of like, oh yes, you're an authority figure, because he's not feeling very confident in any other aspects of his life. So he thinks he can bully a kid and give it to him. And the kid is just like giving him another reason why. Oh yeah, fuck you, old ass freak, 50 cc's. He's gonna hear that in his nightmares. It keeps going though.
I'm just gonna say it's 50cc and I don't need a license.
Yeah, the cops are coming.
Okay.
The cops will be here. You can talk to them about it.
If you're a pussy, just say that.
That is not for motorcycles.
Oh my god, dude, you couldn't be taking a bigger L than this guy right now. Fuck you! Dude, if you're getting dunked on by a kid, like literally he's tap dancing on your ashy grave right now, you got cooked. No, you didn't even get cooked, you got cremated. The kid spun around the block, came back around and said,
By the way, it is 50cc's. Just so you know, Google it. 50cc's.
that dude just getting body shots at work, in his family life, his friends don't really fuck with him anymore, and now he's got this kid chirping at him from his front lawn. You just gotta go inside and reassess at that point and think about what's actually important. But no, he's still on the cops are gonna come. Yeah, the cops are gonna come. Oh man, the kid is right, but he's getting so cremated, I feel bad.
Nah. My name's Larry and I'm a bitch.
If you're so mad,
You're the one that's mad, you dumb bitch.
really?
Yeah, you're the one that's all bitching about this.
Oh my god. You couldn't take a bigger L than that. That's genuinely just L.
No. My name's Larry and I'm a boop.
That kid is incredible and he's gonna grow up to do incredible things. Oh yeah, and then this is a classic. I've never like talked about it like on any of my channels, but this is a classic.
What's your name?
Dennis Tizzington.
Dennis
Get the out of here.
Tizzington.
Yes. Get out of here.
This dude is like not on his like Alzheimer's medication, like whatever, like 100% he skipped a refill date on accident, because what are you talking about? My name is Dennis Tizzington. Crash! Breaking another window, Dennis? Bro is just sitting there. I am Dennis Tizzington. Crash! Is his name actually Dennis Tizzington? If it is, ultimate villain name. Or is this his alter ego when he pops his collar and he goes and confronts a person of color? What are you doing in this neighborhood? Dog, what are you doing?
You're going to jail, bud.
No, it's not.
Yeah, you are.
Old for that now. Get out of here.
I'm too old for that? Does Dennis Tizzington think that you can not get arrested because you're old? Like there's a senior discount in prison? I think he got Social Security mixed up with the purge. Because I don't think you hit 65, the government gives you the benefits of just crashing windows.
Yeah, you are.
Get out of here.
I love that excuse though. His vibe is just insane. Oh, this one, Australian male Karen. From the get-go, an Australian male Karen is such a specific type of person. I cannot wait to hear this accent.
That is a public place.
Wait, the taxpayers. The taxpayers.
You have.
Don't touch my. Hey, that's an assault. That's an assault. Do not touch my property.
Don't, mate.
Do not.
Don't people inside an enclosed establishment. You understand that perfectly well. You know what a public place is.
I love Australians. I'm sorry. Y'all talk funny as hell. That's what it is. It's an ease.
You know what a public place is.
That's what a public place is. By the way, just off rip, I agree with this guy. Like, I don't know if it's just because he has an Australian accent, but it looks like they're in a library 100%. And the vibe of what they're saying seems to be like, hey, you can't do what you're doing. Bro already has his camera out. I gotta imagine that he was going in like doing some rage bait in real life. But the supporting character that we see for a second, I love the emotion on his face.
Don't touch my. Hey, that's an assault. That's an assault. Do not touch my property.
He's like, oh, come on, that's not, don't be like that. That's not an assault, really. Hey, come on, that's not fair. He didn't even do, come on. But then we got Mr. Ease over here. I'm gonna hear him out, because I honestly feel like I agree with him. Maybe it's just because he's an Australian with like a messenger bag and some physical media in his hand. But I trust him.
Public place is. You have been doing this and annoying people for a long period of time.
For a long period of time.
Yes.
Touch
Step
my
outside.
shit, you touch my shit again. We're gonna have a problem.
Are you threatening to assault me?
I didn't threaten to nobody.
Yes, you are.
I said.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You threatened to assault me. Yes. That's why I love y'all, because he said a second, oh, you said I assaulted you a second ago?
Well, now it seems like you're threatening to assault me.
Look at that shit-eating grin. Oh, man, I love this guy. This is a man who has theories on chess.
Are you threatening to assault me?
Ah, I foisted you, yes! That's not Australian. I don't know what the fuck that was. Oh, man, I love this guy. You've been annoying people for a long time. Yeah, the dude who's filming is definitely a dick. Literally going out, being annoying in a library, and then filming anybody who dares to say, dog, could you leave? Then posting Australian male Karen. What are the comments like on this video? What's YouTube Shorts like? Top comment, both of them are on the spectrum. Nah, man, that's just how Australians sound. We know who will comply with the next round of lockdowns. Great vid, mate. Yeah, this kind of confirms my suspicions. I'm definitely down with this male Karen. This comment right here, that dude is a kitty fiddler for sure. What? Okay, wait, here we go. This one has a lot of likes. Why the fuck are you disturbing the library? Exactly. There's a little bit of sense in YouTube Shorts, but not much. How does this end?
Touch my property again. You are gonna have a problem. Don't touch it.
Inside an enclosed establishment.
Don't touch it.
You do not have a right in an enclosed
Do not
establishment.
touch it. Turn my camera off and everything.
That last shot right there is a man walking away, cup of tea in his hand, and victory on his face. When he dropped that enclosed establishment,
You do not have a right in an enclosed
Do not
establishment.
touch it.
that moment, bro in the camera was like, he's dropping enclosed establishment, and he knew he'd been foisted. Look at this close up. You can see his collar's half popped. A half popped Australian in a library with some physical media and a messenger bag. I'm on his side 10 times out of 10.
Yes, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and record because this man right here has stopped his car right here, where in the apartment where I live and have lived for a while. This woman is my neighbor. This man has stopped his car and then asked me for my clicker because he somehow lives here, I guess, and he's the person. Are you a security guard?
Actually, it's because of safety. I feel unsafe for the other residents here because you're
Black. I feel like a black person driving behind me in my apartment complex means they're gonna rob me. It's for safety. Dude, when I was living in an apartment in downtown Houston, I could definitely see some shit like this out. Cause there was even like a person who worked at the front desk like overnight. So like rarely saw bro. But I come in from getting like some birria with Benny J and Sophia. And it's late at night. We come back in, we're laughing. And bro goes, do you live here? At the front desk. And I'm like, yeah, I had to use the app to get in. And then we kept walking, we go to the elevator, and then he like is following us, which that never happens. And then he's like asking to look at my phone and stuff, and I show him like, no, I'm a resident for real. And just to imagine, if it wasn't even somebody who is like supposed to be there for security, even though, what, because we're young and my friend's black, you think we can't live here? But to then get that from just somebody who is in front of you in the parking garage? Dog. Has nobody ever told you that it is scary if you're like a woman? Fuck, it's sounding pick me. Fuck! But I'm just saying, we all know, I'm fighting demons right now, that like, you don't go like talking to women in a parking garage at night is what I'm trying to say. But to stop the car, okay, let's let this guy keep going. What am I talking about?
Are you a security guard? Are you a security guard? Are you a security guard? So all of a sudden you need to sit here. You're a security guard. You're a security guard, right? So you gotta make sure that I can get that I have a clicker. Who are you to ask me if I have a clicker? Who are you to ask me that?
I am a
Who are you
tenant
to?
here.
Oh my god, I am a tenant here. Him looking at his wife back and forth like, damn, yeah, I probably should have listened to you when you said, David, don't get out of the car and harass that poor woman. But I don't know, her vibe seems a little bit like, Again, you find yourself in this situation, bro. She proves she's a resident. Get back in the car. You're not gonna convince her that what you're doing is really good right now. He's like, no, I wasn't racial profiling you. I just had to get out of my car and stop you in the middle of a parking garage at night because you're black. And, you know, for safety, I have to make sure that if a black person's coming in, yeah, I think you're gonna wanna make sure that it's safe. Dog, you're not gonna say that and then have her go, oh, facts. Oh, I didn't think about it like that. I do understand, and I do think that I should be stopped at every point of entry to make sure if I'm a good black. No, you're right. Because it kind of seems like that's what he thinks his resolution is. She proved that she's a resident. Get in the car, buddy.
Who are you to ask me that?
I am a
Who are you to?
tenant
And I am too. And I am too. And I am too. I pay my rent on time every month. What are you trying to say? At this point, the only thing that you can do, honestly, at this point, the only thing that you can do to de-escalate this entire situation is tell this man right here to get in his vehicle and drive. Because I'm about to put you all over. No.
Can you just relax? I'm just racial profiling you. It's not that serious. Just relax. Oh my God. You're embarrassing me in front of my Latino wife. Okay? I racial profiled you. Shut the fuck up. What are you gonna cry about it? Jeez. Literally, you're a black girl behind me. I obviously had to get out of my car, run over to you and say, prove you live here. Prove you live here. I'll call you the cops on you because you're black. Like, jeez. His wife's saying that though from the sidelines of like, can we is there something that we can do to... Yeah, she definitely told his ass not to get out of the car. Oh, but look at him. Look at him. Watching a little bit too much Fox News, have you, buddy? Been sitting on your little ass watching some Fox News, huh? Got a little bit of fear in your eyes when you look at minorities. Hey, look! White to white. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. If you're suspicious, just don't do it. You're not that guy. By the way, if whoever was behind you was coming in with plans to like rob or do something, they're whooping your ass. Like on a practical level, sit down. Who is this man like actually stopping from doing anything? Who does he think he is? Thinks he's like a superhero. It's me, racial profiling man. Are you black? Oh man, what the hell am I talking about? This one I think is kind of like similar theme, like trying to kick some teenage girls out of a neighborhood swimming pool. Oh, which by the way, I just love that. But his visual, this guy is a character.
I've had enough of your and your. I'm tired of you people breaking the rules.
Rules say no cussing. Please stop cussing me. You can't cuss in the pool area.
There's
says
been
no
kids jumping in
cussing.
the pool this entire time.
And also
They're
says you have to
drinking
have
over
proper
there.
swimwear on.
They're drinking by the
Also
pool.
says you can't be
We're
here
not
past
going
10
to
o'clock.
Get out!
Oh my God, that's not what I thought he was gonna say.
Get out!
Dude, oh my God, that's embarrassing. Look at yourself. Come on, man. You got your gray little tennis shoes, your jorts on, and your long white socks, blue t-shirt, wedding ring. Who the fuck married you? But with the sunglasses and the bucket hat that's like that kind of bucket hat, hearing the voices of the girls that he's talking to, immediately, under no circumstances should you be going up and talking to teenage girls. Cody? I'm gonna need you to listen real quick. Do not do that. But getting mad and cussing them out, I love them so much for being like, oh, says you can't cuss actually.
Rules say no cussing. Please stop cussing me.
That's so funny. Like, kids are so good at pissing off stupid adults.
You can't be here past 10 o'clock, and I see you and your family up here all the time past
I
10
manage
o'clock.
this pool and I keep things clean here and I fix things. Now get out!
You can't follow your own rules?
Get out!
I'll wait for the police to escort me out. I'm sorry. Because I'd like to talk to them as well.
Oh my God. This girl should be the Queen of America. Is there a way that in the Constitution you can anoint somebody to, in 20 years, take over as queen? Because I've never seen somebody dismantle, demolish, demean, bring down to nothing like she just did to that man. Look at that image on his face right now. This is like a still from an Andrei Tarkovsky movie. Him, everything I just said about him on one side, just furiously staring back through that gate at eye level that represents the barrier between him and his youth. Dog, whatever happened in the years of when you were the age of those girls to now, some went wrong. By the way, I manage this pool. I used to work for this motherfucker. Not him specifically, but someone very much like him. His name was Steve, and he had a really can-do attitude. And he hired me to clean pools for 2 hours every day. Bunch of like neighborhood pools. Clean pools. That's it. 2 hours every morning for a summer. Kata, he gives me the job and he says, hey, I'm gonna need you tomorrow. From an empty pool, like cleaning everything, scrubbing everything, power washing, moving chairs up. All of the hard work that it takes to set up a neighborhood pool for the summer, I did. It was so much hard work. It was from like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. It was long hours every day. We finally get it set up. Then, this whole time he's been like, just wait till the pool's open. It's just gonna be a quick bang for your buck, couple hours a day. If you get it done faster, you get paid twice as much, basically. Because he thought that like if I did 4 pools in 1 hour instead of 4 pools in 2 hours, that basically I was getting paid twice as much per hour. But I'm like, I'm not cleaning 4 pools in an hour. But anyways, we get to all that hard work. He's been hyping up what it's gonna be like once I just have the light load of just doing some of the vacuuming levels. Cut to day before pools open up, he fires me and my friend Diego, who I got the job. I have a vendetta against the neighborhood pool manager. His name is Steve, and he also took us to Austin's Bar and Grill for $5 burgers on Thursday. It's gonna be a team building thing. What team, Steve? You burned us to the ground. All right, back on this guy. I'm gonna put all my rage for Steve into this guy. By the way, the next year, he tried to hire me. Fuck you, Steve.
I'll wait for the police to escort me out. I'm sorry. Because I'd like to talk to them as well for the way that you're treating me.
You're being a belligerent little child, and I have asked you to leave.
You're being a harassing old man. You are harassing me for swimming at the pool.
You're violating the rules.
So are you. You can't cuss. You have to be wearing proper swimwear. You can't be here past 10 o'clock.
Turn that phone off.
Turn that phone off. That girl's cremating me right now. Turn that phone off. Don't literally film me in 4K getting cremated by a couple teen girls. Come on. You're out past 10 p.m. Oh, you think because you run the pools that you get to set the fucking hours, Steve? I run the pools, so everybody else has to leave at 10, and then me and my family, we get to put up a little picnic and have a blast until midnight, because I go to all that hard work. Shut the hell up. You get paid for that work, Steve. You don't get extra fucking gifts. She said, you can't cuss, you gotta wear proper swimwear, you can't be here after 10. Looks like 3 strikes. You're out, buddy. Him sitting there. Fuck, I just wanted to yell at some fucking 15-year-old girls. Why does every kid have a camera now? Look at his shoes. Look, those are the exact shoes that my dad wears when he mows the lawn, but you know what he does? Minds his business, doesn't yell at 13-year-old girls. Guy's insane.
Because you want to disrespect me? You want people
You're
to know?
disrespecting me by arguing with me about the rules.
You're screaming in my face.
We have rules to follow around here.
You are screaming in my face.
Yeah, at that point you gotta walk away, take the L. Cause you can't really justify screaming at some teen girls who are at the neighborhood pool. Like, oh, what? Were they running and having fun? They're teen girls at a neighborhood pool. Yeah, they're gonna do that. And then one of them is gonna slip and fall and hit her head, and they're all gonna have a traumatic memory of it, and she's never gonna be the same again. You wanna stop them from having girlhood? But like, honestly, that's like, I just can't imagine the mindset that you would have to be in to find yourself in a situation like these guys are. Oh man. All I know about this one is, I think bro is at like a dispensary and he's a customer and he had been asked to leave. That's the context I know of like before this video starts. Oh God.
Like a case though.
I can break it if you want.
Why? What was that? Sorry, this is like a real life confrontation happening. Bro just sitting there like this for way too long. Spit something out his mouth? I could break this. What? How do you deal with a guy like this? Is he good?
I know what destruction of property is. I can honestly just hide it somewhere you wouldn't find it. That's you right now.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, we got a gentleman here who's been on Twitter for sure and thinks that he's like, you know what? I can sass my way into me being the protagonist here. I know what destruction of property is, so maybe I'll just hide it so that you can never find it. Why is this turning into a game of riddles 3? I can hide it? What? Never in my life would I have expected that to be his strategy here. I can hide it. Give you a riddle. Just leave. What are you talking about right now, dude? You're freaking me the fuck out. Like, not even in a I'm scared of you way, just like, I'm concerned. Are you okay?
That's you right now. Show him that. Can you come and point out the other one I want? You want to show him this? Because I'll drop it. I'll be there. I'll drop it and make you clean. I also think that it perhaps could be some sort of bigotry at work here.
What the fuck? What? What? I feel like I'm in a David Lynch movie. What what? I feel like I'm in a dream. Point out, whoa, why don't you show them the other thing I want to get? What? You should leave. Like, I'm sure they would let you buy it if you were trying to buy it. What was bro doing before the cameras rolled? Cops there, baggies of something just littered around the ground. His whole vibe, the Nike sneakers, the Adidas pants, and the mustard coat. Who are you?
I also think that it perhaps could be some sort of bigotry at work here. Not only that, but discrimination at its finest.
So you think this is the right way to do stuff?
I don't know. What do you think?
This is discrimination at its finest. Oh man, I feel bad for him. He's going through something right now. Yeah, I feel like this is one of those situations where personally, I walk into a store and a situation like this is transpiring. I see somebody kind of talking a little bit like this. Couple steps out. I don't want this to be like a B plot in my day. This one is okay. You'll see immediately a white car in a video and an elderly guy walking up to the camera. That car is his car. He parked like what you're about to see. I'm so excited for this guy's vibe though.
Sir? What gives you the right to park like that right there? What? What does that give you the right to park?
What are you gonna do about it? You got a problem?
I mean, yeah, I just don't understand what makes you...
Because somebody was pulling out in front of me and I was trying to pull in here and I was in a hurry. That's why I parked like that.
You know what? He's so confident. If someone did this to me, I'd be like, I guess. You got a problem? As if he's definitely not in the wrong. Like, if I did something like that, if there was some world where that was justified, there's no way I'm coming out with any energy other than, I am so embarrassed. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. It only happened because of this. I'm so sorry. I was giving birth. I didn't even know I was pregnant. I didn't even know I was a woman. I'm just pissing out, baby. I gotta get in here. I'd be so embarrassed, but his vibe of just, you got a problem with that?
You got a problem?
Yeah, what? Yeah, I did do that. These are such good characters. Like the two of them, I wish they voiced every single English dub anime. What are you doing over there, Jojo Jotaro? Told my neighbor. I'm your neighbor, Jojo Jotaro. You got a problem with that? I love these guys. Hey, guys, just be friends.
I just don't understand what makes you...
Because somebody was pulling out in front of me and I was trying to pull in here and I was in a hurry. That's why I parked like that. Is that a problem for you? Is there any problem whatsoever?
It is.
Why?
What is...
Because you're a dumb son of a...
No! Come on, man. You can't be like that. What? You got a problem with that? That's a clear thing I did wrong. You got a problem with that? Well, you're almost only because you're a dumb son of a bitch. That's why. That's why you got a problem with that. The dude's sitting there filming like, how could this possibly be going wrong? It went so much differently in my head. Oh man, I feel so bad for the dude who's filming, but I love this old guy's just confrontational ass. He's insane. He definitely, by the way, was shitting himself and he's really embarrassed about it. And he's having like, I just shit myself. I remember when my dad did that and I know what happened a few months after that. Oh my God. Coming to grips with his mortality. Somebody being like, why'd you park like that? Him like, I'm gonna die. But his attitude is so funny. Oh my God, I gotta keep watching it.
Because you're a dumb son of a... That's why.
I'm sitting in my parking spot and
Yeah, you can kiss my ass. Oh man, it's not often, honestly, that you see the male Karen win. I mean, we saw the Australian male Karen, but he was not a male Karen. He was in the right. Bro filming was a jackass. But this dude is so obviously in the wrong that it's crazy that he's even acting like he's not. And he won. He won. I love him so much for that. He's crazy. Okay, this next one, all I know for the context is there was something wrong with their order, so they went back around, and then the guy talking to them is the manager. Okay, here we go.
What's your name?
I don't give a no video. This ain't the first time I've been on video.
You just cussed at me and you're working.
Why? Why?
Why?
All right, fat Joe.
What
the
Why?
Oh hell. Oh hell no. Let's hell no.
So you just called me
you someone a
You're a fat.
Oh, I mean, there is so much bleeping happening here. I don't want to assume the slur he's saying based on the voice of the person filming. I don't want to assume they might be gay and black. I don't know what he's saying, and I don't want to read his lips too much, but he's definitely saying some slurs, like 100%. Oh, you think I haven't dealt with this before? Hey man, if there wasn't cheese on their sandwich, just give them a piece of cheese. I don't know if it's worth it, by the way, in any situation to be, by the way, I say it like it is not okay in any situation to be calling anybody slurs ever, but also, if you're really thinking about it, it's like, if you're the manager, do you think that you're not gonna get fired if you're saying those things with the logo of the place right there? Like, your ass is just lost your job immediately. So everything after this is like, he's already been fired. He's say whatever the fuck he wants. Oh my God.
Okay.
We're really. That's the thing, though. You can't do that.
So I don't give
You do that.
I don't give up.
Can't do
Nah, this
do that.
so you need to get the out of here.
You're gonna lose. I hope you know that. I'm good.
By the way, gotta bleep one of those that happened a second ago because I heard it. He said the F one. It's F and it rhymes with, I'm not even gonna say what it rhymes with, but he called him a gay slur. But then the person filming who has an effeminate voice, that's the person who's sitting there being like, please, like actually trying to plead with this person. Like, you're gonna lose your job. Do you not realize that? Like, come on, listen to their voice.
You're gonna lose. I hope you know that. I'm good. Have this on video and corporate's gonna see it. Hate it.
Video.
You're gonna.
Video.
Oh, dude, he's saying it a lot. Like, I definitely know the word he's saying. This person right here, her closing that door like, yeah, he just lost his job. Yeah, I'll be telling my friends about this in the group chat when I get home. But the emotion in the person who's filming's voice, like, I hope you know you're gonna lose your job. I'm gonna tell corporate, like, obviously you're gonna lose your job. But F it, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Do you feel tough after that? You got your compression? Because at the end of the day, you know, he goes home and he doesn't have a job anymore and he just calls some gay people slurs. And it's like, I can't imagine what the ride home for that guy is like. It's like, do you listen to music in your car if you call somebody a slur and get it filmed and you know you're gonna lose your job? Like, do you listen to music and what would you listen to? Morgan Wallen? Big loss on his part, big loss. Like, just, it sucks to see because these are the types of videos where you can really see some like actual examples of what it is like for some people with anger issues where like they are for real out of control of what they're doing. Because if you had any sense in any moment, for a lot of the people here, especially this guy at the end or that guy with like the teenage girls, you would 100% not be saying what you're saying. Like, you would stop immediately. But their anger issues are like talking to them in their head like,
You're gonna take that? Oh, you're gonna let that 13-year-old girl walk all over you? You know what? Step up with your fucking New Balance 54s and show her who's boss.
no, dude, if your wife sees this video, she's leaving you. And I hope that for most of these married male Karens, I hope that their wives left them when they watch these videos. I love you. Hey, please subscribe. Please. Actually, like, I am genuinely asking you, please.
Listen, I gave